Good morning to everybody, and welcome to this 6th edition of the MBA reunion. So each of you, actually, if you participated to the last edition, you have probably recognized yourself. I think I have seen already some of the faces that I see here this morning in the video. Only difference, probably you are 5 years older, but apart from that, I think glad to have you all here. And this means also that a big crowd of you is coming again, and this is for us an important point, because we will continue to improve this event, and this is a great opportunity to meet colleagues of our MBAs, but also to meet other MBAs that we, let's say, can join and exchange views. The program for today, it's about business transformation, and therefore we will have Alessandro Raimond is already here, and I'm thanking him for being here. Discovery Italy, I think media is under a major transformation, so I think we will be glad to hear from you. Later in the morning we will have Professor Caselli animating a discussion, private equity and venture capital. This is also an important driver of transformation, startups and so on. In between, you will have a breakout sessions. You have seen, and you will have on your tag, on your name tag, a color and a group you will have to attend. So depending on your interest, you will have discussions, and questions will come out from these groups that will be then addressed by Stefano in the panel. And this is also on startups and transformation. And then, obviously, thank you for reminding me, this will be animated, these groups will be animated by our topic leaders. You know that our organizations has chapter leaders, but also topic leaders, and I thank all the topic leaders here in the room, I think 7, 8, or 9, because this is an important contribution that these people and this topic leader give together with faculties to animate these groups, these 8 or 9 groups that we have this morning. In the afternoon, we'll have Kroger, Alessandro Tosolini, who is coming. I think he's landing, or has just landed from Cincinnati, former P&G. Kroger is a $120 billion grocery retailer in the US. I think transformation in retail and digitalization in retail and e-commerce is another important driver. We will be glad to hear from him what is going on there, and I think having his view from the States, I think may be inspiring for all of us. And then we will have, and we couldn't do without it, financial services. Andrea Beltrati and banks also are under major transformations. I think we know in Italy how many, let's say, how many shops, I mean, how many filiali, forgot the branches, thank you, Gianmario, how many branches they have, and actually how many of those will have to be restructured and closed and so on, and because of the digital channels coming up. So thank you for that and for participating. And then we will close the evening with a presentation on networking, which is also one of the topics that is clearly one of our important legs and pillars. And then the gala dinner tonight, we will be almost 400 people at Teatro Vetra, and I think we are looking forward to it already. And so this is the agenda for the afternoon, for the morning and for the afternoon. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for all of those who have prepared it. But before getting into it, let me give you a bit the status of the BAA, what we are doing and what are the key legs and activities that we do. We clearly build, and this is just an example of networking. We are here to, let's say, network and give you opportunities to network. But we are a major university, a top university in the world. It cannot be only just sitting at a bar and having networking. It has to be more. And we would like to give you opportunities to continue to learn. And the topic leaders are an example, I think, today. What are the opportunities for you to learn? And we have 15 topic leaders, we'll see it. Career, this is another important leg that we have. We give career opportunities, and we'll go into it, but also give back. Fundraising is becoming more and more one of our important contributions. I think we started 2 years ago. Just for you to know, last year, the contribution of only alumni, I think a university has other contributors from companies and from foundations, but alumni contributed last year €2 million to the university, which I think, thanks to Anne and his team, they're doing a great job, I think. But we are only at the beginning, and this is also an event to fundraise. We do it every time. We contribute for a scholarship, and I'll come to it in a second. So let me go into each of those. It's more than 100,000 alumni Bocconi has worldwide, with more than 70 chapters. We cover the globe. I have been to Dubai, and when I travel, I try to meet. I have been to Dubai 2 weeks ago because my son is there. And when I travel, I try to see. I think there is somebody I met. I mean, they told me maybe it's not a person. Is anybody from Dubai? Yeah, exactly. I recognize you. Thank you for coming. And take the opportunity when you travel, when you go around. We are covering the globe now. There are chapters almost everywhere. We have been to Shanghai last year. And when you travel, there is always, almost everywhere. There is somebody from Johannesburg also, I think I met yesterday. Exactly, pleasure to meet you again. And so when you go around, the Bocconi community covers the globe. Clearly, historically, in the heritage is Lombardy, 40,000 or so, 50,000. Half of those are in Lombardy. But there is more and more an international coverage, and Bocconi is becoming more and more international, and this is important to get this opportunity. It's more than 300 events a year. It's 15,000 people participating to these events. It's 40,000 people on the socials. This is our network. Take the opportunity, use it. It's at your disposal. It's everywhere. Continuous learning, you will see there are 15 topic leaders. These are the topics that we propose, and more, and take the opportunities here as well. I mean, we are using digital instruments. We are in streaming every time, starting this year. We had on fashion, I think, an event that had, I think, 200 or 300 people here in Milan locally, but another 300 connected globally. These are opportunities to bring you what is happening in the university. When I travel and go to the chapters, one of the things that people ask me is, but what is going on in Milan? What is going on in the university? Continuous learning is an opportunity, is a way to bring you what is going on here and to have you and keep you connected to what is going on in Bocconi, what Bocconi is proposing. Career advice. We have 60 mentors. If you have questions, if you have ideas on your future, want to change careers on, reach out to a mentor. There is Ludmila and part of Gianfranco's team. That is an important investment that we always thank Bocconi, because without the support of this infrastructure, clearly all these services would be significantly penalized. That are at your disposal. Reach out to a mentor. You want to know about consulting? I'm available. You want to know about finance? Talk to a mentor on finance. Want to go about, I don't know, retail? There is a mentor on retail. There are 60 now, and this can be done international as well, Skype or conference calls and so on. Take this opportunity. And clearly, more and more career opportunities, network. We have HR, we call them HR point of reference. The major chapter have people that are typically headhunters or people that are in HR organization that know what's going on in the, let's say, market, HR in the headhunting market, and what the opportunities are. So connect to the HR point of view and HR point of reference in the various chapters, in the major chapter. I think we have 8 or 9 now point of reference in the global network. This is another opportunity that we offer. international employability that goes along with this. And also we are now developing with Claudia Ceper, a board member, a headhunter database just to help mapping. This is now for Italy only, but we will try to roll it out. When you go and search for a job, you say, to which headhunter do I go? And clearly there are good headhunters depending on where you want to go. And I think having a mapping and offering to the association is something we are developing. And we are also offering to. This goes under the stream of activities, career advice, that we are also pushing. And then clearly there is giving back. You can give back with time, like somehow coming here and having networking, but also time that you dedicate as a chapter leader, as initiatives. This is a way to give back. We appreciate there are many people. When we do our leaders conference, once a year we do our leaders conference, all the leaders gather in Milan, 150 leaders, topic leaders, chapter leaders, class leaders. There are many class leaders in the room, I think, here that animate the classes. This is a way of contributing, and we thank all of those and take the opportunity. There is an opportunity to contribute in terms of talent, thanks to all the topic leaders that bring their talent, their topic to the association. We thank them for this contribution. And I think Elena Gelosa and Bruno Busacca, that I think is not here now, but I'm sure he will join, I think did a big step in contributing and developing the continuous learning platforms with all the streaming activities. And clearly, last but not least, the treasure, the fundraising, and we are here today also. This is an opportunity to collect. The top in the past reunions is 23,000. I think I just saw outside, we just started. I think we are around 1,000 euro. I think so it's a long way to get to 23,000. And why this? I think Bocconi, let's say, getting talent, this money goes to a scholarship. And I think Mariano Di Rienzo, that will come and join later, Mariano is a current MBA that the Reunion 2015 sponsored. 60% of the tuition fees are covered. And this is the scholarship of the MBA Reunion 2015. I think this is an important sign to give to a talented person. In the past we had international guys, now we are recognizing him with an Italian, Mariano Di Rienzo, I think just to balance and to be, let's say, give everybody opportunities. Getting a talent to Bocconi is key for our rankings, and for many other things, but for our rankings. The more you get talent here, the more you get, let's say, successful people potentially into business. And you know that their ranking is directly related to how successful are people when they get out of school 3 years later and so on. And getting talent here is key to improve our ranking. Improve our ranking is good for all of us because our, let's say, the goodwill of this university and the value of this university, i.e. our value, because we did the MBA here, increases. So it's in our interest to contribute to this, and giving another student, another talented student somewhere, an opportunity to come is a great opportunity for all of us. If we don't do it, a talented guy will get a scholarship from another university, top university, for sure. Today, the fight and the competition is for talent. It is at BCG, I think it is at universities, it is for the top institutions. So contributing to this scholarship is a great opportunity, not only to give an opportunity to a talented guy, but also to give a contribution to all of us, because it will increase the value through the rankings of our MBA, i.e. of ourselves. So let's say contribute, take the time. There are iPads outside. There is a little desk. Francesca Arbitani is just beside the coffee. You may have seen it. Through an iPad you can do a donation. You can do it easily with a credit card and so on. Target is 23,000. We are still far away. And I will, let's say, come back during the day to this, and with Mariano Di Rienzo, I think, at the beginning of the afternoon on this topic. which I personally believe is very relevant for all of us because it's in our interest, for each of ourselves, okay? So thanks a lot.